Hello everyone, Peacemaker Playz here, and today I'm playing The Sims 4. I have a family here that I wanted to loud introduction. But I have a family here that I wanted to play and show you guys. This is my first time playing The Sims 4 on the YouTube here, so it's all good. So this is a family that I made. They're a family of empaths. You have the dad here, Johan Aguirre, and then his wife, Vivian, and then they have 3 kids, Dimitri, Max, and Isabel. And then you have Ezekiel, who is a long-term family friend. So the story behind these guys is that the father, Johan, he is a musician. He's a pianist. And he went to college and he met his wife, Viviana, who has a degree in fine arts. So, you know, they met and they got married. And then a few years later, they had their first son, Max. Actually, Max is 16. And then following him is Dimitri, who's 14. And then the baby, Isabel. She is 7 years old. And then we have Ezekiel. Now, Ezekiel is their unofficial adopted son. He has family issues, so he comes to stay with this family. The Aguirre family, Johan and Viviana have known Ezekiel since he was a boy. And they know his family situation, which I will get into later. But that's kind of what's going on there. So we'll go ahead and check out their family here, and I will show you their house. Okay, now this is the house that I built a while ago. I can't remember if I built it from scratch entirely, but it is definitely heavily modified. So this is what it looks like on the outside here. And then here's the backyard. I really do like my houses to have a lot of detail and personality. You can probably see that shining through just a little bit. So over here, this is the entrance, and they have a mirror and just some, decor. This is the living room right over here. They have a television and a fireplace. Now, a lot of this, my significant other and I made the kitchen together here. That was a lot of fun. And then over here, we have the art room. Now, the art room was one that I downloaded, but this is heavily modified. I would say that I probably did 60% of this. It was funny because when I searched this art room, it was actually the exact one that I was looking for. So I did modify it to suit the taste that I was going for. You will probably notice that a lot of things with this house are kind of mismatched. That's because I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. So there's a restroom back here, and then we have the music room right over here. Again, the family, they are musicians and artists. The mother spends most of her time, her hobbies, over here in the art room, along with the daughter. You can see this is her setup right over here. And then the rest of the family, they're usually hanging out over here. Johan, he spends his time playing the piano. If I can turn the lighting on right here so you guys can see that just a little bit better. So yeah, he spends a lot of time over here on the piano. And then Ezekiel here, he plays the guitar, and he's actually an entertainer. I'm going to get into explaining a little bit more about their backgrounds there. And Max over here, he is a singer, so he likes to practice singing over here. And sometimes Dimitri comes in here to paint, along with the music. Dimitri's still trying to find himself, of course. So upstairs we have the hallway right here, and then over here to the right we have the parents' room. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. But this is their cozy little room. I'm going to add more detail to it later. And then we have 2 restrooms on the north and the south facing this way. This would probably be the parents' room over here, and this over here is for the kids. And then over here you have Isabel's room. Now I kind of put this together yesterday. I just threw it together because I had the bed over here in this corner and I didn't like that, so I just put this together. And I like it a lot, especially this is my favorite area over here with the chair. Yeah, I'm loving this room a lot. And then over here you have the teenager's room. This side over here is Max's room. You can kind of tell that he's very refined in his taste. He likes a lot of classical art. And then he's very mature for his age. And then you have the other boy over here, Dimitri. This is his side of the room. You can tell that he's kind of like into abstract art and things like that. They're both very creative. This is just a very creative family. So that's what's going on right there. And it looks like he's over here doing math on the board. So yeah. Let's see. So I will go ahead and explain the personalities. Alright, so starting off we have Viviana. She works as a painter, and her job is a palette cleaner. Her aspiration is, of course, to paint. So I just started making this family. I don't have too much progress going on quite yet. These are her skills right here on the page, as you can see. You can just, pause as you need to if you want to see that. And then we have her over here on the Somology panel. You can see all of her traits here. She's nurturing, and she likes to make things, specifically candle making, and she's very creative. You can see the other things here. She's compassionate. She's a role model. She likes to cook. She's more domestic. And then she has a fine arts degree and a art history degree as well. So she's a bit more traditional. And then you have the father right over here. He is a musical genius, and he is a writer's assistant. That is his job. He is a writer, but his true passion is music. And then over here you can see his skills if you want to scroll down and see that. And then we have his Somology panel. You can see all of the traits. And you can see that he has his degree. It's not showing up. But yeah, that's the father. And then you have Ezekiel right over here. He is the master actor. That is one of his aspirations. He wants to be an actor. And then for his job, he is an amateur entertainer. He's just starting out. And then these are his skills as of now. And then you can see his Somology panel. He's sensitive and creative. Everyone in this family is pretty, sensitive and, they're empathetic. I just never really made a family like that before, and I thought that it would be, a good idea, because since that's empathy and compassion is something very close to my heart, I've never really made a Sims family like that before, so I like to see how that goes. And then we have Max over here. You can see that his aspiration is musical genius. And then he is a high school student. I just started this family, so the grades and everything are still kind of average. I did give them skills to kind of fill in the background information. These are his traits right over here. And we're going to move on to the second son over here. His aspiration is a serial romantic. He's trying to look for a girlfriend right now. So he's exploring that. And he is also a high school student. And these are his skills currently. And let's see. These are his traits. And another thing about me just starting this game. The character values have not been, they haven't been filled out yet, so that's going to be part of the fun there. And then we have Isabel right over here, who wants to be a painter like her mom, and she is an elementary school student. These are her skills as of right now. And then we have her Somology panel. These are her current traits. And that's about it. Alright, let's go ahead and play. It looks like it's 9:26 a.m. right now in the game. And today is Civil Liberties Day. So it's kind of like they have to spend time remembering those who have passed away in history and be thankful for what they have today. Sounds like a really nice holiday. If you guys are wondering about my calendar, this is what my calendar looks like. We are currently in spring. Over here we have the night out in town, and then Family Day is this upcoming Saturday. We have Spring Day on Sunday, which is kind of like, you know, a Easter version, you know, that I made, where they have cleaning and you have the baking and the family dinner and the egg hunt and all that. And then on Friday is the pizza and wine experience, where they eat ice cream and eat pizza. There's cooking competitions, and for the adults there's drinking wine and all of that. So, and then here's the summer. I like to put summer vacation in my game for the students. You know, I feel like that's realistic. My Sims playstyle is very, I try to be as realistic as possible, you know, not too serious, but I do like, you know, realism in my game. And then on Saturday, right here, we have the back to school shopping, and then following that Monday, that will be when they go back to school. And then there is Fall Fun Day, and then there's Thanksgiving Day next week after that. And then there's Black Friday that I put in my game, and then we have in winter, winter vacation, and then Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, more winter vacation, and then New Year's Eve. And then they go back to school on Tuesday. And then we have Valentine's Day, also in winter. So that's what my schedule looks like on the game. That's the yearly calendar. Okay, let's see. So what I'm going to do with this family is I'm going to probably have I'm going to focus on their jobs and their aspirations and maybe their whims, but I'm also going to do a lot of storytelling. The way that I play The Sims, I'm very serious about my storytelling. That's one of my main focuses. I know that sounds funny. I think I'm serious about The Sims. I've been playing Sims since I was 11. It's something that is a hobby of mine. So I use it as a storytelling avenue, because I do like to write. I write books in my free time, so, you know, something that I like to use for this very passively is just, I use this game as a platform to storytell. I still don't have this family really figured out, in terms of what I have, I you know, I don't really know what their future is gonna hold. I don't like to plan things out too much. I kind of like to see where things are going to go with them, and we know what they're going to do. Because I think that if you tighten it down too much, then there's no fun in it, you know? So he's over here doing math on the board, and we have Ezekiel down here eating. So I'm going to have him take care of himself, and he's going to... Since everyone is off work and school today because of the holiday, I think I'm going to have him play the guitar a little bit before he goes to bed, while this kid up here, what does he need to do? Okay, so I'm gonna have him practice music today, since that's something he wants to do. And he wants to play in the rain, which sounds kind of fun. And he wants to go to the doctor. If you guys see anything in my game that you like in terms of the mods, just let me know, and I will link them. So let me fix the lighting here. Okay. Alright. He is starving. And this is what he just created here. It's a mathematical diagram. Interesting. Interesting. We can put that on the wall, I suppose. He's not really the mathematical type, but he had a focused mood. So I think that, you know, that just kind of came out of his mind right now. Alright, so we can go over here. I'm going to have him clean that up. And he's going to get some food. I think Dimitri cooked, right? Yeah, he did cook. So there's food right over here. I'm going to put that on the table, and he's going to grab a serving. What is that? Eggs and toast? Yes, it is. Ezekiel knows how to cook. Cool. Yeah, so Ezekiel, like I said, he's a family friend. His family is pretty messed up, you know, so he comes here as a refuge. You know, his parents babysat him when he was little. The Aguirre family, Viviana and Johan, they do know Ezekiel's mother, and they know the situation that she's in. There's a lot of just drama going on with her family. So that's just what's going on there. So he comes over here to get, you know, refuge. Yeah, and that's what's going on. Alright, so the mom is up. We're going to have her grab a serving of food and talk to her son over here while he's over here tearing it up on the guitar. Cool. Awesome. Alright, so let's go over here and talk to him and see what he's up to. Let's see. Complain about boredom. You just woke up. It's a new day. How are you bored already? Oh, be thankful. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, I'm going to send Ezekiel over here to say hello to everyone as well. So he won't be so isolated. I think a good thing that they can do is probably go to the memorial. Since it's Civil Liberties Day, they're gonna go remember, you know, people who've passed away in history, fighting for their rights. That's kind of what Civil Liberties Day is. So I think they can do that after breakfast here, once everyone wakes up. This guy, his energy need is up. So he's gonna go over here and get some food and join everyone else. And Isabel, we're going to have her come down here and get some food as well. Now I'm not going to use money cheats in this game. I'm going to try to avoid that. Don't hold me to that. I'm being very loose when I say that. So yeah, I try to avoid cheating in the game. I only try to, when I first make a family, I like to give background skills. I like to have, like for the parents, I don't like them starting off with no skills, because I think that's just a little bit unrealistic. Again, my playstyle is more on the realistic side. I like to give the teenagers a few skills, you know, and the adults and the teens usually have like backgrounds. So that's the way I like to play it. I think it's a little bit more realistic. So any skills that you see that the Sims have in this particular game, I did apply them. For the most part. I only played like maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes of this before. So yeah, we're just starting off here. He has some bad acne. I feel bad for this dude. Oh, I feel bad for him. I'm glad that those days are over for me. So yeah, Ezekiel was like a big brother, just an amazing big brother to these guys. No, don't complain about that. And there is Isabel. I apologize if I call Isabel Jenna. That was what I wanted to originally name her, so I might be calling her Jenna, but her name is Isabel. But if you hear me say Jenna, that's what I'm referring to. Alright, so the parents are up. I don't know why he's bored. Let me turn the volume down on the game just a little bit. It's a little bit loud. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Okay. Alright. Alright, where's Dad? Dad is doing good. Let's get him up and having breakfast here. You know what, just skip that, he's fine. So we can all go and head to the memorial. There's the dad. There he is. He's looking sad. He's so hungry. Okay, you big baby. He's miserable. Okay, let's look at their buffs really quickly. So there's a fire that took place before I turned this game on by Space Heater. I'm gonna try to find a mod that gets rid of that. That's what the stain over here on the carpet is. The carpet caught on fire. So, you know, The Sims is always trying to be funny with things, and it's not funny. It can get kind of annoying with, you know, all the gimmicks and stuff, like with that bed. I'm not gonna get started with the bed and tiny living. But, okay, so the buffs. We have inspiring decor. She's a caretaker, central heating, good vibes. She likes the wind chime. I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you put the wind chime indoors, it's actually battery operated. So, you know, that's really good. It works inside. Dad's over here being antisocial. You gotta go over here and say good morning to your fam bam. Alright. Calm emotions. Yeah, their emotions are a little bit funky right now. So he's a caretaker. He likes spending time with his family. He's happy. Happy moment. Central heating. Sensitive. Someone's sad and it's bothering him. I think his son is sad over here. Why are you sad? He's depressed because, from living instrument trait, being soulfully connected to music can open you up to the deepest emotional depths. Okay, so he's... I've been there, dude. Let's see. Yeah. Cozy fire. He's mentally drained. He likes the wind chimes. He's living sound from being near a played instrument. He loves music. He loves music. I think that Dimitri is going to wind up being a musician. Like right now, like he likes art and all that. But I can see him also being a musician. So we might have, you know, 2 or 4 musicians. Actually 5 if you're including Ezekiel. And 1, maybe 2 painters. 2, 3, 4. 4 musicians and 2 painters. The mom, she can sing, but, you know, she is also an artist. Let me see if I can get her to sing here. Where is it? Sing a song. Theater drama. So that's where Max is a singer as well. Right here, and he learned how to sing from his mother. I wonder if I could try getting them to sing at the same time. That would be cool if they could sing at the same time. I hate Simlish, but it's interesting. Huh. I want to try to get them to sing at the same time. I'm going to do that later. first we gotta go because the time in the game is so fast. I'm going to send them off right now to visit the memorial. So let's go over here and do that. And then we'll come back and see if I can get them to sing at the same time. Alright. So where is the grave memorial thing? I think I put it over here in Windenburg. Okay, so I built this world from scratch. A lot of the things, obviously, I didn't build all of it from scratch, like in terms of all the buildings, but I did build this world from scratch. I tried to get rid of all of EA's content as much as possible and put my own. And yeah, I look forward to sharing all of these things with you. Alright, here we are at Evergreen Cemetery. Alright. So this is a graveyard that my significant other and I built together. So they're all here, they're looking cute as ever. The mother, in case you were wondering, she's, we never speak of a woman's age. The father is 54 years old, yeah. Ezekiel over here is 27. I think I already mentioned that Max is 16, whereas Dimitri is 14, and Jenna is 7. I already mentioned that. But yes, the father is 57, and, you know, the woman, the female, the wife, the head of the house. No, I'm kidding. She's beautiful, okay? That's all you need to know. She looks good for her age. Alright, so here's a beautiful, beautiful graveyard. I love the way that this turned out. I never really sent my Sims here before. You have somebody over here painting, which is really cute. I love the way this cemetery turned out. It's so peaceful. This is the vibes that I was going for. Exactly, and I'm happy that we were able to pull this off together. So yeah. If you guys want anything in my game, just let me know and I'll put it up in the gallery for you. My name on Origin is Cheerio286, as you can see here on the screen, Cheerio286. And yeah, that's it. Alright, so I guess we can go over here and click on some of these stones here. And okay, contemplate. I wonder if that will do anything. Nope, contemplating is for art. That's right. So really, there are no ways that we can click on. There are no urns or gravestones here. These are urns and gravestones. EA. I think you just have to, like, this is not gonna work like that, you know? Huh. So that's not going to work. I wish that at least one of these you could do something to fulfill this holiday. I wonder how. Let me see what the meditation stool looks like. I'm gonna send him over here. Well, there was one place that I had made. It was a graveyard, and the tombstones actually worked, even though I downloaded them from the gallery. It wasn't in my game. I didn't send a dead sim to the lot. So that's interesting. Let me make sure that this lot has the graveyard trait applied to it, and the graveyard trait is a mod. It's a museum. Graveyard. Okay. No, it should be a graveyard, not a. I don't think there is one. I thought I had a mod for that, but apparently not. Nope, I don't. Okay, well, you know, that's alright. Okay. So yeah, Civil Liberties Day, they're paying their homage to all of the Sims who fought for their rights. Some of people who are buried here. What is going on over here? Alright, dude, chill out. Let's see. View playful work. Alright. There's a lot of people here. I love the snow coming down. This is just so pretty. Just look at that. This graveyard is so extremely peaceful. I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah, I love